back to my channel. I'm so happy that you guys are here. This video is one that I've done many times before, but it's something I do every time I have a launch. So of course we are now doing our fall launch. I'm so excited. So I need to start out this video how I always do, which is introducing all of our new products. So this launch is a little unique because I have 2 normal candle products and then 1 custom, which I'm so excited to share with you guys. I mean, if you guys watch my YouTube videos every week, I have been showing these honestly for about a month now. I just could not wait and have been so excited to show them. But I know that new people come and watch every week, so I'm gonna do a little recap. So starting off, these are our 2 candle scents. I think they are so cute together and I just love these colors. I love just like the deep warm tones. I think they turned out so cute. So first off, we have Maple Trees and Acorn, and then we have Crisp Autumn Morning. These are so good. I know I'm biased because I'm the one that picked them, but I went back and forth on so many scents and these are the ones that I just could not stop smelling. So with these, I'm going to tell you guys the scent notes so you kind of know what to expect. So starting off with our Maple Trees and Acorns, it says, "This is a perfect blend of woody warmth and subtle sweetness." And the fragrance notes are, the top are plum and aldehydic. I have no idea. I'll put it on the screen, but I do not know how to say that. The middle is maple leaf and acorn, and the base is patchouli and sandalwood. This one to me is just like, it's kind of hard to explain. Something about it is just so good. It has the tiniest bit of sweetness, but it just smells so fresh and warm and inviting, and I just can't stop smelling it. I think this one is so good and I love the label on this one. I think the colors are really cute. And then the second one, the description is an adventurous blend of aromatic mountain air. And the top notes are citrus, cinnamon, eucalyptus. Middle notes are blue sage, amber, and tonka. And the base notes are cedarwood and smoke embers. So again, it's kind of hard to describe scents like this because they have the most random assortment of fragrance notes. But just trust me when I say this one smells so good as well. Like, I love it so much. It smells so fresh, so delicious, and yeah, I'm just in love with it. So both of these are new scents to Honey June Co. They've never been used before and I just absolutely love them. And of course I also offer them in minis. So these little 4-ounce tins, they are $8 a candle, and then the tins I just showed you are $18. But I always have bundled prices on my website where you can get 3 mini candles for $21, so they go from $8 each to $7, and then you can get 3 big candles for $45, so instead of 18 each, they're 15 each. So if you guys are interested in that, the bundling just automatically applies at checkout. Okay, now it is time to introduce our custom candles, which I'm just over the moon about, but I think these are so cute. So I worked with my friend Danny. She owns a company called The Ceramic Sunflower, but I commissioned these from her. I just had a vision of wanting to do these really cute apple jars for fall, and she just made them come to life. They're so perfect. We have 2 different sizes, obviously. This one is around 7 ounces, and I'll have to double check what this one is around, but I think it's 12 ounces. But they are just the cutest, most perfect jars, and they're filled with my Apple Harvest fragrance, which is one of my absolute favorites, one of my best sellers, and I just love it year round, honestly. But they've got the cute little wood wicks, which I normally don't have, but I thought it'd be fun and a special touch to do. So yeah, these were custom made by Danny. Then we met up and I put candles in them, and I'm just so excited about everything. So yeah, I was kind of chatting for a long time, but I'm just so excited about our new scents. They are coming out the same day that you're watching this video, August 25th. So make sure to go check the website to see what's available. I have limited quantities of the apple jars, so make sure to go run and grab one if you want one. It will just be at honeyjuneco.com. But yeah, the rest of this video is just gonna be behind the scenes of me prepping and planning for launch. It'll be a lot of taking product photos and talking through different decisions that I'm making, how I'm planning on packaging things, anything and everything. So anyways, let's go to that part of the vlog. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. We're just gonna get right into it today. I am prepping right now for my fall launch, and I just have like a whirlwind of things that I'm trying to accomplish and get done. It is currently Thursday, or no, it's currently Wednesday, and I launch on Tuesday, so we're running out of time a little bit because I really need to start getting our products marketed. I feel like I've done a decent job on YouTube because I've been doing lots of sneak peeks and stuff, but on Instagram, it's like crickets over there. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to trim all the wicks for our apple jars just to get those out of the way, and then I want to get the samples all sorted so that I can clear off the desk and then take pictures. I'm hoping to finish the product photos for at least one of my scents today so I could actually post it today. That would be super helpful if I could get that done. And I think the one that would be the easiest to do is probably my Maple Trees and Acorn, just because I bought some things online to hopefully help with those photos. So anyways, let's start with trimming the wicks. Also too, one of the benefits of being my best friend is that you get to purchase early. So I had a friend who really wanted an apple jar and I was seeing her yesterday. So she was lucky and got to purchase that a week before everyone else. This one I poured part of it and then had to wait before I could pour it again, so it didn't set super even. So I'm just gonna set this to the side so that I can heat gun it so it's smooth. But yeah, all the other ones are done and ready to go. Alright, I'm happy we got that all done and the desk is now clear. So I'm going to show you guys things that I got from Amazon to hopefully take my product photos. I have no idea how these are going to turn out, but I'm excited. This is my Maple Trees and Acorn scent. I think this one is so pretty and it smells so good, in my opinion. Yeah, I love that smell. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to do for the actual picture, and I was just thinking about the name Maple Trees and Acorns. So one thing I did that may be a little bit silly, I don't know, is I got some of those things off Amazon. So I got some leaves and some acorns. These are all fake, of course, but I feel like we're to the point of fall where some of the trees are starting to change colors a little bit, but it's not quite enough for what I need, and I don't see acorns where I'm at in Utah ever, so I had to order these in, which just feels a little bit silly, but honestly if these don't work I can just return them, so it's not a big deal. My thoughts are I can maybe do like a bowl right here and fill it with the acorns and put a few leaves in there. I'm gonna be honest, these leaves look a little bit tacky in my opinion, so I wouldn't want too many of these. I think this is actually garland, so we'll figure that out. But I'm just hoping it will give the fall acorn maple tree vibe, whatever that is. So I think I'm gonna grab a bowl to put everything in. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe I put some of the garland at the bottom and then put the acorns on top. Okay. Oh, that does not smell good. Ugh, yuck. Anyways, okay, we'll put some in here and then some acorns. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. Let me see. I always start with just taking a few test photos and just kind of getting the feel and the vibe, and then I move things around a ton and keep doing that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now, is just mess around and play with that until I find something I like. I will say this garland smells terrible. Like that is killing the vibe in here. But anyways, maybe I'll try to dig this in a bit more. Oh, awesome. These are like shedding a ton. Okay, I'm gonna try to put a little bit more of the garland in there to prop it up. I think this looks better, in my opinion. That's not bad. All right, I'm gonna keep working with it. Obviously, when I do this, I'm gonna like crop out the bowl so you can't see that. But we're gonna keep working with this and hopefully find something that we like. Okay, I'm feeling good about some of the pictures that I've taken. My main goal today is I really wanna get these posted so people can start seeing what I'm gonna be selling for our launch. So I'm on a little bit of a time crunch because I'm so lucky and I get to babysit my perfect precious niece tonight. So they're gonna be coming over in like 30 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop vlogging here. I'm gonna finish taking the pictures, edit them, get them posted, hopefully. And then I will come back when we are doing the other scents. I think taking product photos is so fun. Sometimes it can feel a little bit like overwhelming when they're not turning out how you want, but overall I think it's just so fun to try to be creative and get to see your products come to life. So I'm really excited about that. Need to get that done. Have so much to do, but I want to get everything done and cleared before my niece gets here so that she can have my full attention. All right, it is day 2, so we are taking pictures of our next scent. So the scent that I need to take pictures for is Crisp Autumn Mornings. So earlier today I actually already went out and took some pictures for this. I was going around trying to find some different trees or shrubs or things that were starting to turn to fall colors, like oranges, yellows, things like that. It was a little bit difficult because I will say here in Utah, I think yesterday it was 101 degrees. So it's still very hot here, but we have had some trees changing colors, which has been awesome. So I just went around and tried to find some of those trees and took some pictures that way. So I just went and I took my husband so I could have an extra set of hands, but we just went around to different locations and tried some different photo shots. And I feel like we turned out with a few good ones. I'm happy with some of them, but I'm kind of thinking I want one more set of photos that aren't outside. And I was thinking maybe I would do a picture of like multiple of the candles together. So now we're back in my studio, obviously. And I found this in my closet and I thought this would be really good for it. It's currently filled with just like random supplements. Well, I'm gonna empty this out, and then I thought the coloring was just nice together. So I was thinking about emptying this out and then laying a bunch of candles across, potentially. I don't know, we're gonna play around with it and try to figure it out. But I'm feeling good about the pictures we took this morning. I just wanna make sure I have backups just in case. I do wanna post this scent today, and then tomorrow I'll finally get to post my apple candle jars, which I'm so excited about. I will say yesterday I was planning on doing this, but I had the worst migraine all day, so I didn't really do any work. So I'm feeling a little bit behind, but it's honestly not that big of a deal at all, and it's just me stressing myself out over it. But that would be so nice if for today we could get photos taken for both of those candles, because then I can post today and then also prep a post for tomorrow. So that's what we're hoping. I'm just doing my best at this point. And yeah, I think I'm gonna try to take the photos with the basket right now. I got this randomly from Sam's Club because I was seeing everyone talk about it, and it tastes so bad. I do not like it at all, so it's just been sitting in my closet for forever, so don't know if I'll ever finish that. I'm gonna grab a towel to put on the inside so that it's propped up a bit. It is so dark in here. Okay, I'm actually feeling pretty happy with those. I didn't have high expectations. I don't know why. I just thought maybe it would look a little janky, but honestly they turned out pretty good and I'm happy with them. I just really wanted to make sure they weren't a repeat of what I did yesterday with the acorns and the leaves. I didn't want it to look exactly like the same setup. So I feel like having the basket and the towels were a nice little mix and change, and just having the leaves on the outside I feel like was nice. I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling happy about that, and it'll be so nice to be able to post that today. And people are so nice when I post. It actually just makes my entire day because people will just be so nice and so sweet. And yeah, I'm just really excited for this launch. So I think I'm gonna take a few minutes now and go through all the photos, like my favorites, edit them, like cropping them and changing if they're crooked, brightening them if they're a little too dark. So yeah, that's my plans for right now. And then hopefully we can just crank out the apple photos as well. That will make me a very happy camper. Okay, I got all the photos done. I'm feeling really good about them. I feel like I have to go through all my camera roll and look at everything and crop it and do all the editing before I can figure out if I'm like happy with the final product. And I'm happy to say that I'm feeling good about these photos that we took. So the next steps are I need to draft up an Instagram post, and I need to make sure to do this so that everyone on Instagram can obviously know the new scents, and I'll include different information, the scent notes, things like that, just so people know obviously what I'm gonna be launching. So I really want to get that done today. I also too want to do my apple photos, which I talked about earlier. Right now it's lunchtime, so I think what I'm actually gonna do is take a little break to make some protein mac and cheese. It's like the Goodles brand. It's actually pretty good. So anyways, I'm gonna take a little break to do that, and then I'm gonna be uploading that draft. So I'll probably talk to you guys in an hour or two. I'm back, so let's clean up the desk and get right back to work. I had this package come in, so I want to open it and see what's in here. Oh, perfect. I ran out of my little 1 ounce samples, so I just got a bunch more. Awesome. Okay, I think I'm gonna move the apple jars right here. I'm just gonna do a few. I'm thinking for my apple jar photos, I want them to be pretty plain and simple because I want the jar to stand out. So I think I'm gonna use a pretty plain background. So I was thinking maybe just my desk and this wall. I don't know exactly how that's gonna look, but we're gonna try anyways. So I'm gonna pull out a few candles, take some photos. Maybe I'll bring them all down and take some photos that way as well. I don't know. We're just gonna do whatever we want. When I'm wrapping these, I'm hoping to use these cute white boxes. I have some really cute apple tissue paper that I want to put on the inside, and then on the outside I thought it'd be really pretty to tie a bow with this ribbon. So what I'm thinking I want to do right now is I put these two boxes together, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll tie some ribbon around them so people can also kind of see how the packaging is going to look. These are a higher price point item, obviously because they're handmade, and so I wanted to have a little bit of like a more unique, different wrapping than I normally do. So I thought these were so cute, and as long as they fit in the shipping boxes, then we're going to use them. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm thinking I'm going to move these, put the boxes together with the bows, put the candles in the front, and take more pictures. That's like the theme of this whole video, is take as many pictures as you can. There truly is no limit. Alright, I'm feeling really good about that. I hope these pictures turn out okay. I say that every time. It's probably so annoying to hear over and over. But I'm sure they're going to turn out great. I'm excited to start editing them and see what they're actually going to look like. So I think I'm actually going to end off this video here. This feels crazy because the day that I post this is actually going to be our fall launch. And I'm just like so excited, but also just a little bit overwhelmed. And I'm so excited to share everything with you guys. And I just cannot wait. And I really hope that you guys like the scents that I picked. They're honestly some of my absolute favorites. And I hope you guys like the custom jars. We do have a very limited quantity of them, so if you guys really want them, make sure to try to purchase as soon as possible. Like, I will only have probably 8 of each size, so not very many at all. I already sold one of the big ones to my best friend, and then I'm going to be sending one of the small ones to Danny, who made the jars for me, just as kind of like a thank you and please enjoy. So I'm really not going to have that much inventory, so if this is something you want, make sure to go purchase them. Anyways, I hope this launch goes well. I want to say thank you so much for sticking around with me, watching all the behind the scenes. I hope it was fun for you guys to see kind of my process and what I do. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye.